boy, this is gonna be like the battle between school, like 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 mentioned earlier. Not only by Indonesia, but also Indonesia is gonna face one of the strongest contender that we saw earlier in the group stage. One man down from Jordan, and Indonesia still managed to save the man up. 𝐵𝐷𝐷 now, even though he low in HP, but he is still alive.
Oh my God, with a VSS for the close combat, but 𝐵𝐷𝐷, one of the players from Indonesia, is at the low HP. Gaga, a very strong contender. Two players from Team Jordan or making a trap, and it worked pretty well. It's a trade. Right now, 3-on-3 situation, but one player from each group or from each party is quite far ahead. There is no any more backup. Martin confirmed as an elimination. No more, still waiting, but another player from Jordan also being taken on. But a shot coming from Maybe. What a good shot with the M4. The hip fire is so on point. Two players down from Jordan right now. 3-on-2 situation.
That was almost for Maybe because he doesn't have any helmet and also vest as well. But now Maybe is gonna try his best to clutch all of the players from Jordan. But one man down, 𝐵𝐷𝐷. And Indonesia is gonna left with two men standing now. But Maybe try his best. He don't have any aid kit. He don't have any like healing prom right now. No helmet, no vest. It's gonna be like a battle of skill between the player from Jordan and also Indonesia. But Maybe is down. Only left with 𝐵𝐷𝐷𝐿𝐷𝐷 from Indonesia.
Yep, the last man standing with a big nade throw towards the player from Jordan, and it is connected. So it's only 1v1 situation. Ragnarok, a big man with a good performance coming from the play-ins, is fighting with 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 1v1. The nade's already been thrown by Ragnarok, but it's not connected. Both of the players are not in a well situation, but the second nade, will it connect? 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 is moving forward towards the other place, but the revive, I think it is the most important thing need to be done by Jordan. But 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷, I don't know, is moving towards the player from Jordan again, so it is still with the possibility of reviving. So I think it will be a 2-on-2 situation after this. It is a very packed movement, and like I already mentioned, school and apartment is a big fight. But he's opening the door. The shot coming from 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷, but Indonesia becomes the first team being wiped out. What a strong performance coming from Jordan, an aggressive team when it comes to the play-ins.
Oh my God! Actually, 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 managed to take one man down from Jordan. That was a really fast kind of reflect that we saw in 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷. But oh boy, two different angles that Jordan is pressuring in towards the 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷, and Maybe I think that Maybe didn't manage to be revived.
I think so, because it's like 2 more seconds. Most of the teams we mentioned earlier, like Fireflags, like 1 million, they are still in a good condition. But shooting coming from the Sri Lanka, it is countered quite well from Brunei. Even one player being down, one already at the low HP, but Brunei is defending right now. 2 players from Sri Lanka down. This is not a good situation, but Brunei also being stabbed back, but being the backstab by the player from Sri Lanka. So this is not a good war. On the open field, without any obstacle, I think Brunei realized this and they just want to do the regrouping first, but Sri Lanka already lost 2 of their players.
Yeah, they weren't ready. Both of the players or both of the teams weren't ready to make a war or to initiate a war. Look at their position now. Look at their setup now. It's like kind of messy, and it is like only do or die situation for them. And also the firing or the attack coming from the higher ground area is coming towards Sri Lanka and also Team Brunei Darussalam. And also with that kind of fight between Sri Lanka and also Brunei, Fireflags or Team Turkey, having that kind of knowledge or also information that is going to be like their advantage now. But talking about the hardship though, in terms of or regarding the circle, I don't really like this kind of circle. It's going to be like messy, a total mess that we're going to witness or we're going to see today.
totally a lot of open field. Look at those movement coming from all the vehicle, but they are spotted easily. Even like Egypt right now, one of the player Tevel being taken down by Brazil, which is represented by a Storm. 7 right now is shoots and worried. So yeah, let's see. And Pakistan, still the classic one, going to the central and defending a lot of compounds. But look at that shot coming from Morocco. Lazy boy, what a shot. Ragnarok, one of the player from Jordan. Even Jordan right now only left with one player. And Morocco, I don't know, are they going to push or they are waiting at this not obstacle, because a lot of compounds already occupied. This is not only 13 teams but 16 full teams are playing, even only one already being wiped out. And look at that shot, like Donna mentioned loud, at the top of the mountain. It's a big benefit, which is Fire Flux or Turkey right now shooting towards all the players down below.
Yeah, and the team or the country that got so much advantage of that information is one of the strong contenders as well. The strong firing team for now. And look at that, one more man down from 1 million or Team Morocco. And the Team Turkey, though, they don't have any hesitation in them to push, to really pressure the team from Morocco itself. One grenade has been tossed and the second grenade is not too on time in terms of the cooking itself. But one man is catch from Turkey. Is gonna be the bait, is gonna fishing out the players from Team Morocco itself. Meanwhile, 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐸 now is gonna be like pushing towards the two of the players from Team Morocco. One knock. Oh no, haven't been knocked. One of the players from Team Morocco, 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐸, has been knocked by Soulless.
Yes, Lazy Boy, the last man standing. This is the quality of the grand finalists of PMGC. Look at their movement. Look at their confidence. The bait coming from the buggy. They have all the condition. They are all of the position. And right now, 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐸 try to finish the job. And Morocco being wiped out by Turkey. Even Turkey already collected 6 eliminations so far.
Without losing any players, even catch now can be revived.
Yeah.
It's still doable for them, and they still got the timing, but the Sri Lanka team doesn't get their timing to really save their life. Because Team Chinese Taipei knocked one man down, collecting one more elimination point from Chinese Taipei. So far, so good for them. And also one more victim down by Chinese Taipei. And that being said, is the player from Team Vietnam.
I mean, gameplay like this is really evolving coming from Chinese Taipei. They are aggressive right now. They are pushing towards all the compounds. They need, if they need it, they push towards all the compounds, and they are still really good right now. 3 elimination without losing any manpower. So Chinese Taipei is still strong, but Saudi right now doing the gatekeep really well. One of the players from South Korea being knocked down. Even the other is not in a good condition. One confirmed elimination. Brunei is also in there. So 3 teams showdown at the southern part of the map, which is not a lot of compound right there, not a lot of obstacle. But look at the player from Brunei, the last man standing, need to finish early because 3 players from South Korea regrouping so fast, so good. So Chinese Taipei, South Korea really stepping up their gameplay.
Oh boy, oh boy. We kind of witnessed that Team Brunei that has been doing quite well, pretty well in the group stage. They also went out too soon.
Okay.
And the 14th position without getting any placement point, but thankfully they still got 3 total elimination point in their pocket for Team Brunei. But with this kind of circle though, a lot of teams, a lot of players are gonna secure in the northern area of the southern area, I mean, of the Georgia Pole area itself, or the northern area of hospital. So a lot of compound inside of the circle. That's why we still have 13 total teams in this game.
After the storm, we can see that after a massive war, the next circle, I think, will decide how this game will end it. I mean, like, a lot of compounds, so people can defending their place. And Pakistan, again, the classic gameplay really doing well today, especially at the first game, because they are splitting 4 different houses, 4 different compounds, 4 different buildings, and they are waiting for the enemy to maybe reduce their awareness, and we can hear finally a lot of calls. This is what we are waiting for, because when it comes to the final, they want to focus. And look at Turkey right now, already moving towards the compounds area, and I don't know, they still can manage to have a good way towards all the compounds and not being shot. So that's a skill coming from Turkey, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is going to be like a big chaos, and it's going to be like a messy thing to be witnessing for now, because like with this kind of hard shift in terms of zone, a lot of teams is gonna like trying really hard to occupying one of the compound inside of the circle. But now Team Turkey managed to punish a lot of the players outside of the compound itself. One man down, but Turkey really need to be extra careful, maybe slowing down their aggression, because one of their men is down now. But once again, we are gonna see a big calamity is going to do or done by a lot of teams now.
Yeah, the storm happened, the calamity happened right now. Even for Egypt, what a good push coming from Titan or Kazakhstan, because one by one all of the players from Egypt being taken down. This is the risk when you do the split, when you defend the compound one only or one manpower only, because when all the team coming from, or the teammates coming from the other team push towards your place, it is never easy, even though the one way in is there. But the nades, the utility still can be done, and Pakistan still waiting right now, reviving his teammate, but nades coming from South Korea right now becomes a big trouble for Turkey, because one of the player being taken down. I really like how Turkey left on one player from behind to do the backup, but the problem is still the same. If you're being pushed by 4 players, no matter how strong you are, it is never easy. It is never 100% sure you can do the clutch. Even the percentage is low, you can win.
Yeah, that's the beauty of PUBG Mobile, the battleground, not only about the aggression, but also about the defensive side of your team. But now, Pakistan versus Iraq has been happening. One more man down from Team Iraq, and Vaz is going to be like outside of the compound itself. Also, the Molotov doing their job at Iraq. Only left with one man standing left, and Pakistan, I'm really sure that they are really happy with this kind of result, because not only they collected 6 elimination points already, but Pharaoh has been down, can be revived now, and plus they got their added utility from the crate, from the enemy itself.
Totally. That's the benefit when you're already taking down the players in front of you. But Egypt finally being wiped out, because they are being contested by a lot of teams. But look at Brazil, they want to be the third party. It's already crowded, but they do not want to fight. They want to go secure a place, secure a compound, secure an apartment, I guess, to save for the 6th zone. Because after this, for those who are still fighting and need to be pushed by the blue zone, it will never an easy way for them, because the DPS, the damage per second, will be very hurtful. But shooting coming from Team Kazakhstan, shooting towards the Turkey team. What a good positioning coming from 𝐿𝐺𝐻 right now. But I think 𝐿𝐺𝐻 realized he and his teammates still need to go to the circle.
Yeah, definitely. And looking at the position of the players itself, each team's got their own compound now, but not with the Team Maldives. Only Team Maldives left with only one man standing, and he is inside of the compound, surrounded by Team Pakistan, I believe. Yes, Team Pakistan. So it's gonna be like pretty big challenge for him, but we're gonna see the battle between South Korea and also Turkey. And meanwhile, that grenade, buy one, get one, and with that grenade, South Korea has been eliminated out of the game by Turkey.
And made Turkey for the first team close to the double-digit elimination. That was a strong performance, going from the top of the mountain, going to the hill below, going to the city, and still have 3 manpowers. That was marvelous coming from Turkey. But it's calm before the storm again. Every player, every team has their own place, but not for Saudi. Try to go toward the circle, but being spotted easily by Chinese Taipei. Chang Fu, what a good shot. Even I think still can be revived, but less than 40 seconds, they need to go towards the play zone.
What is happening actually with Chinese Taipei in this past couple of days?
Yeah.
Because like they step up a lot, like a lot. they managed to take mans from some of the strongest contender here, Jordan, and also Saudi Arabia, that I noticed early on by the elimination fit. And now they are still there, they are still intact with 4-man full house and 4 elimination point, and they seem to like really giving up the more pressure towards the enemy. But Saudi Arabia being eliminated because they've been pressured not only by the team but also by the blue zone as well.
I mean, suddenly Pakistan, the gatekeeper, the true one right now, already collected 7, and they are quite aggressive right now with the Mali. They want to throw towards the Titan or the Kazakhstan players, and right now the 6th circle, but we still have 9 teams. There were a lot of teams still circling around. They want to go toward the circle, and this is where the utility needed that much smokes to blind the vision, smokes to make the pathway. Look at Fireflux or Turkey. They managed to go towards the apartment safely, but Storm coming from Brazil with the nades, even Sri Lanka right now. Sneaky, Vicky. He doesn't want to join the fight because he knows he is only left alone, but look at the fight coming from Brazil, going to the Turkey. One of the players from Turkey is being knocked down, and look at that skin. That's very good, but suddenly the trap coming from Turkey with a molly happen and give a lot of damage to Dadin, one of the players from Brazil.
And somehow things go south for Team Brazil now. Nunes or Storm, Nunes is gotta be using this time perfectly to revive one by one of his teammates, but there are Team Vietnam now messing around with Team Pakistan, I believe, and there is also 1 man left standing from Team Maldives messing around with them.
Yep. That was a good backstab coming from the Maldives. But you know what, Donna? I just realized something. Jordan left on with 1 player, but he managed to go circling around the circle and going from the back from Vietnam. So it's like Vietnam is their fortress, and Jordan like, okay, you guys fight, I'm waiting. I'm just one for my placement point, because 1 player like Maldives and Jordan, I think they do not want to trigger the fight, because fighting 3, even 4 players is so hard.
Oh my god. But talking about the compound, the circle though, this is my least favorite place. Least favorite place to be the last game, to be the last dance, because like the apartment side of the building is like very messy if you want to make a fight out of it. And look at that, 1 apartment building, there are Team Vietnam there and also Team Chinese Taipei there, and if they want to get out of the building, they need to eliminate each other first if they want to get out safely.
This is the classic 16 teams.
Yeah.
They are approaching for the latest game. It can be a 30 minutes game when it comes to 16 teams are participating, but look at Toxin. Toxin still doing the needs, coming towards all the enemies, but Kazakhstan being wiped out with a great utility use by the other team. Again, when it comes to a fight like this, it is not only about the aim power, your utility is needed that much, but Toxin, the last man standing from Sri Lanka, spotted by Pakistan, and Pakistan already collected 8 eliminations so far.
Toxin being the last man standing, he managed to stay intact until the 7th placement. But Brazil though really bombard Team Pakistan right here, right now, out there. Team Pakistan gotta be really extra careful, because the next green is really on point. Messing around with Team Pakistan now, and Nunes doesn't stop there. The last grenade is gonna be tried to eliminate Daku, and Daku left out of the game.
I mean, the utility coming from Brazil, they are waiting this moment, they're saving it for the last, for the best. But even Vietnam, starting from the beginning, still do the gatekeep quite well. The molly coming for Pakistan, but Pakistan being predicted so well. So 2 players shot by a lot of team, not only Vietnam, but even Brazil. And suddenly, Pakistan need to move and being wiped out, but the fight is not over yet. It's inside the building right now. The utility connected. Oh no! There was a big mistake coming from Chinese Taipei, because the nades hit the teammate. But look at Jordan still with 1 player. Sneaky, Beaky playing outside of circle, and look at the circle. This is the last one.
Oh my God.
9th circle is the last one. It will be a full blue zone in a short time. But look at Chinese Taipei, the revive happen. Even they still have 3 men right now, but one being taken down again. The Jordan want to try having this, but look at the DPS. Jordan is 𝐿𝐷. I think you can't go towards the building because the DPS is so hurtful, but he managed to go towards the other place, and 𝐿𝐷 is still in the game. Oh my God!
That was a real smart move coming from 𝐿𝐷 himself. The last zone, and it is inside of the building of an apartment. But Chinese Taipei managed to eliminate one by one of their opponent. One from Vietnam and also 𝐿𝐷 himself. And now we're only going to see the battle, the last game between Brazil and also Chinese Taipei. 2v4 situation, I believe.
So it's a logic gameplay right now between Brazil and Chinese Taipei because the zone will closing less than 2 minutes. So the utility, like Chinese Taipei is not finishing with their utility because all the crates coming from all the opponents around the compound, even the stun grenade, the flashbang still thrown by the team. But Brazil suddenly going towards the central, and he has the wall. They has the wall, and look at the defensive coming from Brazil. Even though a lot of action coming here, but the last man starting from Brazil, shooting towards the Chinese Taipei, but the Chinese Taipei. That was a good gameplay. That was a great